for waste motor oil instead of plastic. The first experiment was for plastic, this is for waste motor oil, and you can see how clean it is burning. Clean it is burning. So I'm just going to add the flame, and then I'm going to turn off the flame, and let's see what's really going on. Alright, so I'm adding the flame. So you can see the fire increasing, and this is more reddish. So I'm going to reduce the fire. Let me turn it off. Alright, I've turned the fire off. You can hear there is no sound coming from the, okay, so you can see the torch. So the fire is in there, and alright, it's totally stopped working now. So I'm just going to fire it up again and see what's going to happen. Okay, I don't want to try that flashback effect, you know. I don't want that process to happen here, so I'm not going to do that kind of a test again. Alright, so I'm just going to try this. Okay. Alright, let me just try it. It's fun, isn't it? Alright. Now that flashback effect is really sweet, so it's quite dangerous. I wouldn't advise you to try it, you know. Alright, there we go. Okay. it's not good enough, so just going to try it again. I'm just taking precaution while I'm doing it too, so alright. I think the gas is not enough, so I've added the gas. It's coming up pretty fast. Alright, so you can see the flame. I know you guys wanted to see this, so you can hear that sound. I'm going to increase the flame. Alright, and you can see the smoke coming out. So now let's just try this. You can see, you know, the same reaction as that of the plastic. So you can see that, okay, the flame is somewhat not ready, right? Okay, I think it's almost ready. That's because the pyrolysis temperature has not been reached. So I'm just going to take my time. Come on. Yep, and we have reached pyrolysis. We're almost there. I almost concluded so fast. So just take it a little bit easy. So you can see how clean the fuel is burning. Very nice and good. So let me try again. So we have reached pyrolysis temperature. So just like I explained in the other video, it's an oxygen-less pyrolysis setup, the tank. So it's a sort of manipulation whereby carbon monoxide is being introduced into the tank, and carbon monoxide is not flammable. So while the fuel is burning, you know, there is heat that is produced, which is vaporizing the oil, and there is no oxygen in the tank. Or let me just speak like my teacher, there is less oxygen in the tank. So pyrolysis takes place very, very heavily and fast. So this is awesome, guys. I did this test the same day I uploaded the first video. I couldn't upload the second video because, oh boy, there were so many things for me to do, so I just decided to upload it now, and I think we're good. So I'm going to try the same thing I tried with the first setup, which is to shut the fuel down and then, the flashback effect. Alright, so first of all, I closed it and I started supplying. Uh-oh. Sorry to disappoint you. So the flashback was not as strong as that because the lead, is smaller than that one. So you can actually see that pyrolysis is taking place. All we need now is a condenser to be able to capture our diesel. That is the next thing that we need. You can also use this setup as your some sort of fog machine or fogging generator to be able to irrigate, So let's try it again. Sorry, the video is quite longer than it has to be. So let's just increase the gas and see what's up. Alright. So I think we're good. And you can see this, right? So you can see that everything changes here, and it is now using the power of the straw from this side to be able to, burn inside tank. But I think once I lock it, the system shuts down. That's because there is the straw effect, which I've not explained quite some time now. Once the fuel begins to come out from the top, it automatically turns the smaller vessel into a straw, whereby it keeps pulling oxygen from there. It can't pull oxygen from here because the oxygen will hardly straw down. This is much more a closer unit for taking oxygen rather than here in other puts it simply put it. Yeah, but these things can be manipulated. So I call it long arm rule back about 5 to 10 years ago when I was working on a pyrolysis tank. I'll see you on my other videos, guys. Thank you so much.